Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing the next part in my complete horror and horror-adjacent VHS collection. And this will include the movies that are H through K, so I'm trying to add a little bit more because I didn't realize that I was going to be doing so many videos. So without further ado, let's get into the H's. So the first one we got is Hangman's Curse, which I actually think that I have a review filmed for this movie, so that'll be coming out soonish, I guess. We also have House on Haunted Hill. This movie that is still sealed, no idea what it's about, but it looked interesting. It's called The Haunting Desires. We have The Haunting. Another movie that is not out on Blu-ray in the United States yet. I did see that they just announced a Australian Blu-ray for this, so we'll see if that comes up on the United States Amazon, because I realized that you can buy a bunch of the Australian Blu-rays from United States Amazon, so that's pretty cool. We have The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. These next two, I'm pretty sure are the same one, but they're in different packaging. Very different packaging. So we have The House of Usher. So this one is specifically called Edgar Allan Poe's The House of Usher, and then this one is The House of Usher. This one was from Polygram Video, and this one was from RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video. So there are those, which I didn't even realize that these two were the same movie until after I was started going through everything, and I was like, I think these might be the same movie. Then we have Rob Zombie's A House of a Thousand Corpses. I really liked this movie. I'd heard people talk about it all the time. I really liked House of a Thousand Corpses. I tried to watch The Devil's Rejects, and I don't know. There was just something about it that I did not like. Then we also have Hell's Gate. Don't know much about this one, but got it. And then we also have The Hollow Man. Also, I've never seen it, but it has Kevin Bacon in it. We have this one, which is not on DVD or Blu-ray as far as I know, and it is a promo copy. This is The Howling, New Moon Rising. So this is I believe, the 7th Howling movie. I have not seen any of the Howling movies. I have the first one on Blu-ray, and then I have that one on VHS, and that's it. So then next we have Halloween, so the original Halloween, and then I also have this Blockbuster Presents Halloween, the original one, so that is pretty cool. It says Blockbuster Presents is a special collection of some of the most enjoyable films ever made, so I guess they just had their own collection. I also have Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, which I don't think I have seen this one. Of course I've seen the first 3 Halloweens. 4 and 5 are a little fuzzy. Curse I've not seen, and then I've seen H2O and Halloween Resurrection. And the next one we have is Halloween H2O. This was another pretty good Halloween movie, or at least I enjoyed it. Then we have Hider in the House. It's got Gary Busey and Mimi Rogers. We have Hocus Pocus, a now Halloween family classic. Such a great movie. And then we also have Hellraiser Bloodline for the H's. Now let's get into the I's. So the first one we have is Ice Cream Man. which I ended up picking up from Vinegar Syndrome during I think their Black Friday sales when they released this. So I was able to get it. Then we have I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, which I think that this is kind of an enjoyable film. So yeah, there's that. Then there is Stephen King's It, which I know that there is a 2-tape version of this. Have not yet found it, but this is just the single tape, so I'm on the lookout for the double tape. Then we have Inside Fear, and this was an MTV show, and I just bought this a couple months ago on DVD. Then we have Tobe Hooper's Invaders from Mars. We have The Island of Dr. Moreau. We have In Dreams with Annette Bening, and it also looks like Robert Downey Jr. is in this. Then we have The Island, which Scream Factory has a release of this one. I just haven't picked it up yet. Then we have Identity, which is a nice little psychological thriller. Has a pretty great big name cast. And then also Interview with a Vampire. Alright, now let's get into the J's. So we have this one, which is the Anniversary Collector's Edition of Jaws. And it's kind of a metallic-y cover all around. This is a 2-tape edition, which looks like one of the tapes have over 75 minutes of bonus features. So I assume that's on the second part, which is kind of interesting for a VHS to include a bunch of bonus features. Usually it's like a little small featurette at the very end of the tape or at the end of the movie, but that one has a bunch of stuff in it, so that's pretty cool. Then I have just the regular version of Jaws. Whoever was, I got this at a thrift store, but whoever was originally trying to sell it beforehand had this for $10. And I'm pretty sure they had the rest of, or the other ones of these as well, because this is Jaws 2. This one actually doesn't have a price on it. But then we also have Jaws the Revenge, and this artwork is just really cool. It's all hand-drawn, or it looks like it's drawn. I'd imagine that it is. But these are just really cool packages. This one, they were trying to get $5 from it. I'm pretty sure I paid like 10 cents, so got a deal. Then I just got this one recently too, and this is Jacob's Ladder, which I have not gotten around to watching, but this is definitely on my list of things to watch. And then these are kind of some 2 controversial movies. I like them, but I understand why they're controversial, and just because the person who made the movie had done some bad things, I don't think it's fair to punish everyone else who had worked on the films. But we have Jeepers Creepers, the first one, which I remember, or I rewatched it fairly recently, and I forgot how good of an actor that Justin Long is. He has some like very good facial acting in that movie. And then we also have Jeepers Creepers 2. I actually did do a review of these 2 movies, so I'll have to put a little iCard up there to it so that you guys can check those out if you are interested. And then we also have Joyride, which also is another pretty good movie. I do have it on Blu-ray. Something interesting about this one, though, is it was a previous Blockbuster movie, I believe, but it has a blue tape, which is very bizarre. I have literally no idea why they would have chose to make this tape blue, but I guess they did, and that's what we got. But it's kind of cool. And then the last one, which is the only K movie I have apparently, and this is Komodo. And I picked this one up, really haven't heard too much about it, but it does say that it is from the writer of Anaconda and the special effects creator of Jurassic Park, so that's pretty cool. So I look forward to watching this one. But that was it for this part of my video. Make sure to check out the other parts if you have not already, and subscribe so you can check out the next few parts once I upload them. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.